Hi folks, the Filipino P here, and thanks for joining me for part 2 of my interview with 3 self-described traditional Filipinas. In part 1, we learned what it's like to grow up in a typical Filipino household and how the women believe that for them, modern feminism doesn't hold any appeal. But what else do they believe? What do they think about a woman's body count? About signing a prenup? About the role of religion in a marriage? And what do they think a man wants out of a relationship? When we left off, they were just about to react to a Western woman's advice about demanding an expensive piece of jewelry in order to secure a woman's affection. Let's see what they have to say.
What's good, everybody? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again with another one. Yeah, so, as you can clearly see, we got the Filipino P here, checking it out, you know what I'm saying? The question of the day is, what does a man want? Do Filipinos know? So, yeah, let's kind of dive off into it and see where we're going right here. Let's check this out.
Next segment, I'm gonna play you a clip and I wanna get your reaction to it, okay? Let's start.
How much should your engagement ring cost? So I suggest 2 things. Number 1, you demand a 3-carat or above ring that ranges anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000. And if you can't do that, demand a ring the equivalent price of his car. That way, if he ghosts you, you can resell that item and get back some of that lost time and start over with a new man. If he cannot afford that, think about how can he be a stable future husband or father. Let me know in the comments what you think about the engagement ring test.
All right, ladies, what are your thoughts? Start with Ira.
Oh my god, it's a very toxic trait. It's a big no-no. It's a big kind of cash, and I wouldn't do that with my fiancé. Good luck with your life.
Okay, good luck with your life. How about you, Candice?
That sounds like a gold digger. I mean, it's too expensive. It's too much for just for a ring. And I don't even ask for flowers. And of course, I won't even ask for a very expensive ring. I'd rather want my man to save it for our future.
Okay. Now I'm gonna pause it right there. First off, for the sec. Now I gotta say this first off. This is the deal right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, you get engaged and things like that, and it seems to be going smooth, but then all of a sudden, shit just goes left. You know what I'm saying? It just goes left all of a sudden. In actuality, what's supposed to happen is she's supposed to give the man back his fucking ring. Yes, she's not supposed to keep the ring. It's no longer for her because she's not going to marry him. That's how it's supposed to go, okay? Ding bats, everybody clear on that? Because that's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to give the man back his ring. Damn your time. I had time put in on this too. Okay? That's just how this shit goes. Let's keep going.
Okay, so put it in a house or, savings.
Save it.
How about you, Ange?
Actually, it's really a toxic. You're in a toxic relationship. You're with someone who is toxic, asking too much, asking that kind of big money.
Yeah, for a ring.
Yes, just for a ring. It's a big no.
Okay.
It's a big no for us.
Okay,
Yes.
so demanding, right? Okay, so new topic. Western guys complain that their women are sleeping with too many men. Yes, they do. Do you think that a woman's body count matters?
Hold on. Hold on. She about to dive off into it. Let's go there.
like they're sleeping a lot with a lot of men? Do you think it's important?
Of course it is. Because it describes what kind of woman you are. If you sleep with so many men,
With the whole barangay?
yes, it defines who you are. And
Yeah. And I think it's problematic too.
Yes.
How about you, Era?
Yes, for me it's no, because when I sleep with a man, and that man will be my husband, and I can.
So you believe in
Yes.
the no sex before marriage?
Yes, it's a big no-no.
So I'd presume you're still immaculate.
Yes.
Okay. How about you, Candice?
You don't want to be used and abused.
Okay, so you don't want to sleep with a lot of guys.
I don't want.
Okay. All right, girls.
Okay, okay. As you can clearly see right there, they putting it out there. They not trying to be used and abused. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nothing to do with that. And that's the mindset that women are supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? You can call me whatever you want to call me, but it's just the truth though. You know what I'm saying? And the women that I was raised by, this is the mindset that they have. Oh, well, that's old fashioned and it's just so long ago, and it's just, you know, nobody has time for that anymore. You know, nobody has time for that anymore, but yet and still, you want me to buy $50,000 rings and shit like that for, you know what I'm saying, well, you want me to buy, buy a used Bugatti for new Bugatti prices. I don't think so.
So we were just talking about the body count of a woman. So does it matter with a man? Would you consider marrying a man who slept with a lot of girls? Era.
Well, I think it depends on if it's in the past, then, and this time it's me who will sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So if you're going to, if it doesn't matter to you, how many is too many for you?
I think 3 is like a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 is a lot already.
Yes, 3 is a lot already.
Okay. How about you, Ange?
I believe in the saying past is past, but be responsible enough.
How many is too many?
I could accept 2.
Except 2. Okay, so you should be the third.
Yes.
Okay, because, you know, the third is the charm. Okay.
Yes.
How about you, Candice?
If you really love him, then you would accept him. You would accept everything in his past, regardless of what he has been through.
Okay, regardless of how many girls he slept with. So that's your opinion. Okay.
Okay. Now we just peeped that out. Real talk. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Let's say, you know, 2 of the 3, they're agreeing that, you know, a number beyond 3 for a man, that's a little bit too much for their particular taste. The other young lady said, you know, she'd be down to, you know, accept a man for his past period, you know, no matter what's going on. So, you know. And it is always a difference in the preferences, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. And hey, to be honest with you, with the way that things are going today, I'm pretty sure that they were running the men that have low body counts. That's just how this is going out here. Whether people like it or not, that's kind of what it is. Especially over here in the West, most women have higher body counts than the men do. So let's just keep this honest.
Why would rich men who already have assets get married? What is it for them? A woman can just take half of his assets. What's the deal for that? What is
Maybe men are looking for real connections.
real connections?
Yes.
Okay. Era?
And maybe they are looking for loyalty. Yes.
Loyalty.
Yes.
How about you?
Perhaps for love and companionship.
Love and companionship. But do you think, ladies, it's worth the risk?
Well, maybe, but I can prove myself.
You can prove yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
And see.
Are you gonna prove yourself as well?
Yes, of course.
The willingness to prove herself, the willingness to get in there in the ring, say yes, I'm willing to fight for you as well. You know what I'm saying? It's
What the French toast is there to think about?
not a damn thing. It sounds like a good deal. The willingness. But you know, hey, let's keep going.
Would you be offended though if your fiance asked you to sign a prenup?
It's okay, but I would be more happy if he don't, because I can just prove myself to him.
Okay. How about you, Ange?
I would get offended.
You would get offended.
Yes.
Okay.
That is kind of rude, disrespectful from my side, because why would you ask to marry me if you don't trust me with what you have? Because when you get married, of course you have to be open, you have to respect each other. By putting prenup,
Not for you.
yes.
Okay. How about you?
Yes. For me, it's I'm getting offended because it's like I am not into him with his money.
Okay, but how would you prove that though? His assets are gonna be at risk. If you try to look at things from a man's perspective, from their point of view, what do you think they want in life?
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, we're going through some
Okay. See, here's the deal. Yeah, naturally, women will get offended by.
To love and
Naturally, women will get offended by a prenup. I don't care what side of the planet she's from. I don't care how she was brought up. Naturally, women are going to get offended by a prenup, and the reason why is because a prenup automatically puts in place, certain stipulations on the relationship and things like that. And in reality, most women want you to take that chance. They want you to take that leap of faith, as you would say, and test the waters and stuff like that. But as men also, being, especially if you're business minded in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you're going to want to protect your assets and things like that you've, your resources that you've gathered throughout the time, especially if you, been on this journey by yourself so far and you've gathered so much before she even comes to the, to the table basically. And yeah, that's a sticky situation. That's very sticky, but to each his own out here. Some will be okay, some will not.
to be loved, of course, to have kids, and to mean something to someone.
Okay. Era?
Yes. Also, men want to be respected.
And another thing too on that aspect, what I'm saying, when you bring up a prenup with a woman, it also kind of states in the back of their mind that, if it doesn't work out, they will be left, pretty much destitute. They won't get the resources for the value that they quote unquote brought to the table or whatever. So, it gets very tricky out there.
And to be loved, yes, as
Okay.
like women.
Okay.
I agree with them.
You agree with them? They already said the good bits. Okay, interesting. I didn't hear a single one of you say anything about money. That's refreshing. All right, ladies, my next question is, do you think religion plays a big role here, or is it just something people say? I'm Catholic. What about you, Ira?
Well, for me, religion have a big impact in my life. Actually, religion mold me as what I am and who I am.
Okay. So, how about you, Era?
I agree with her opinion that religion has a huge impact on our life because it defines what you are. It defines what you believe. If both of you have the different perspective about God or what, I think it would be a great problem.
Okay. So it's a big role here. Do you think
Yes.
people are really,
Yes.
Okay. How about you, Candice?
Religion plays a big role in our lives. It teaches us about God and everything that's good, but I think it's not really an issue. If you have different beliefs about God, it's totally okay because we have these religions where they can marry someone who has a different religion from them. So that's why they only marry the ones who has the same religion with them.
Would you consider dating a guy from a different religion?
It depends upon the situation.
Depends upon the situation.
if if we really love each other, then one must convert.
One must convert.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a must.
It's a must.
So we could live happily ever after without the problem of the religion.
Okay. How about you, Aaron?
Okay, that does. Now the religion part of it, it gets pretty sticky as well. You know, depending on the situation and stuff. But you know, from what I can tell, from the way they're trying to explain is basically, long as you have some type of faith that you believe in and you practice it, and you know you do have some belief in the Lord to just being real with it. You know what I'm saying? You got your belief, and your structure. Because believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, belief does add structure into your life, because it's basically stipulations that you got to abide by in order to be, religious like that. So, yeah, it is what it is. Let's keep going, hot second.
Yes, despite of what religion you have, it's not a very big problem. It's not necessary. Just put your trust in each other.
Okay, so you would consider dating a guy from a different...
I would consider.
Okay, from a different religion. Okay, how about you, Candice?
If you're willing to change yours, then why not? If you really love that person.
Okay, so you mentioned the guy should convert into your religion, but what about if he asks you to convert in his? What would you do?
If he is truly sincere for me, I would do it also.
Okay, so it's a two-way street.
Yes.
Okay, just checking, because I was like, oh, you want him to convert? Okay, but you are also open to converting to his religion, as long as you guys are both in the same, religion.
Both, okay.
Okay. So how about a guy that didn't believe in God, like an atheist? They deny the existence of any supernatural being whatsoever.
Sometimes I don't believe in God too.
Okay, so sometimes you don't believe in God
Yes.
as well. Okay, is it like a light switch?
It depends upon the miracle that
depends on
happened
the
to my
miracle.
life. If the things go right with my
Okay, she a little shaky with her shit. She a little shaky with her shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch that too. Now listen, I'm not saying that women of other cultures are perfect. I'm just not saying that shit at all. Okay, that's not. So please don't take that away from here. But yeah, you gotta watch that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna believe or you're not. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
And what the French toast is there to think about?
either you gonna believe or you're not. Let's just go there.
way. I believe in God, but if don't, I don't know.
Okay.
I just go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Okay, Candice, would you date someone who's an atheist, who denies the existence of a God?
We're gonna drag in something chill.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy out here. It gets pretty crazy.
I wouldn't want to date a guy that doesn't believe God. It feels so weird being with a person who doesn't believe God. It would be really a big problem.
Ara, how about you? Would you date someone who's an atheist?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. But at least with Angie, because sometimes she doesn't believe in God. Okay. What's the difference between marrying someone with a different religion to an atheist who has no religion? What's, well, because the guy from a different religion has a different God from yours, and the other guy just, he doesn't have a God. So what's the difference?
Well, it's a big difference because when I marry in a different, he have different religion and I have a different religion. Well, we both praise a different God, but in atheist, they don't believe in God.
So, meaning to say you're okay marrying someone because he prays to a God, and it doesn't matter which God?
Yes.
Okay, as long as you guys pray to a God?
Yes.
Okay.
Unlike atheists.
Unlike atheists
Yes, we don't have God.
Okay.
at all.
He must have a God, regardless of which God.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. But here we go. I just want to, get on here, let the ladies speak, you know what I'm saying? So you can see the different types of way of thinking, stuff like that. Even women overseas have different ways of thinking because there also are different people at the same time. So, it just is what it is. You know, it's a pick and choose game. It's a pick and choose game for real out here. You know, and yeah, you know, you definitely gotta choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick with some. If you plan on getting married, you definitely gotta pick as right as possible. You know, for real though. But it is what it is though, man. Shout out to everybody, all my subscribers, Real Talk. Thank you for showing me love. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Also hit that bell for you know, updates and stuff like that. You know, appreciate y'all for always showing me love. And like I always say about this time, that, my friends, is the bottom line.
To myself, this is the business we've chosen. I didn't ask who gave the order, because it had nothing to do with business.